Welcome back to the laser portion of Woodworking Monetized. If you're looking for a woodworking related project under that, then this is not the episode for you. This is the new section of the YouTube channel where I work on laser engraving wood and hats. So I made these 4 hats. I'm selling them to a friend of mine who's keeping 2 and giving 2 as gifts for Christmas to his wife's side of the family. And then I'm also made some Christmas gifts as well. So my sister works for a company called Merchant Maverick. So I made a one-off for her. It's an M. And then my brother-in-law and his son, my nephew, like the Tecmo Super Bowl game. So I first made this, the original Nintendo game. I made this one, and then I thought, well, I can probably find a helmet. So then I made this one as well. Although I'm not making any money off of these, it only cost me $7 I think for this hat, plus shipping, so maybe $10 for the hat. And the patch is only about $2 plus my time. And then this same thing, about $2 for the patch and $7 or $8 for the hat. And then my niece is a masterful bass player, and she's graduating high school here pretty soon, but she played for the Portland Youth Philharmonic. So I've got that patch. I can't decide, so when she opens up her Christmas present, she'll have that Portland Youth Philharmonic option or this pick-shaped bass, electric bass, and the bass clef on it that she can choose from. And when she chooses, I will adhere it using my AQ360 IQ Hotronix from Stalhs. So I did spend quite a bit of money on that. But I thought, you know what, I'll do it. Alright, so I am going to press on a patch. One of my 4 fish-related patches for a buddy of mine. I use scissors and a bendy ruler, 6 inches. This is great. I got it from Buckle Guy when I bought some leather there. So it's great when measuring the distance on either side of your hat with the patch and measuring from the bottom up. Also, I've got the heat transfer tape that I can tape on the patch while I'm adjusting it. First things first, take your hat, make sure you remove the inner structure. Other thing I remove is on my Hide Bond leather, I remove the little piece at the end. So there's my transfer adhesive. I went big again, and it's got this pad that you put down after you put the hat on as well. So we'll get started. One thing to note, as lots of people have already said on YouTube videos, is you want to pull out this little brow pad here. You want to pull that out before you place it on your lower platen. Out to getting it where I want it. I usually have it angled forward, so when this closes, it does not hit the bill as much, or it won't hit it a lot. And I'm going to take this little arm here. You can't really see it. It's a lever. You pull down to sort of stretch or pull on the back of the hat so it stays in one spot here, and I can already feel it warming up. So I'm going to take my transfer tape, rip it. I always use a liberal amount with this. Put it on as straight as I can on the actual patch like that. And I'm going to place it on just like that. Hold it down, give it a good look. I can always pull off a little bit of the patch or pull off a little bit of the transfer tape on the sides to adjust it accordingly. Now that I've got it on there, I'm going to take my trusty, bendy, flexible, and I'm going to measure with the ruler the distance from here to the edge of where the netting is. That's 2.5 inches on this side. And it's a little less than 2.5, so I'm just going to adjust it just a smidge. Now the important part is making sure it is level on the hat. So I want to make sure this is flat or level on the platen, the lower heating piece. So then I'm also going to measure from the middle of the hat out to the side to see if it's kind of sort of in the center to the best that I can see it. So it is a patch that is 2 1/4. So I'm looking for 1 1/8. About 1 1/8 there from the middle. About 1 1/8 there. Now I really want to pay attention to make sure that it is straight on that side. Pull off this. Make sure it's straight on the other side. Just want to pull pull it off, I tweak it a little bit. Don't have a whole lot of time. Yep, that'll be good. And we're gonna apply it on the hat. There it is. Slowly remove. And I'm supposed to, somebody had said that I'm supposed to remove it before actually removing the tape. So I'm going to do that. Pull off the tape. And there we have it. And there are the 4 fish hats, we'll call them. I also attended a white elephant party to which I made 2 hats. Surprise, surprise, to throw in there. So my insurance agent was at the party as well, so we made a hat. Actually, my buddy who bought the fish hats bought a hat for me that had the Country Financial logo and actually the photo, which came out a lot better than this because this makes him look old and fat. So we didn't put this one on. We put one with an actual photo of him on there, and the laser engraving worked pretty well. So he didn't want it, but his sister-in-law got it. And then I knew there was going to be a real estate guy who was a partner in this firm, this real estate firm. So I made a patch like this that was brown that I put in the hats, and he saw it and kind of did a double take, like, where'd that hat come from? He came to me after the gift exchange was over and said he wanted 10 hats, which was awesome and exciting. He ended up only taking 2 for now and then passing them on to partners. So I sold those for about $22 each, hoping to get repeat business on that. So we'll keep you apprised of that journey to see if I can get about 5 out there. I also made a Silverton Foxes hat, which I don't have one on there right now, but I made one with it on the left side like this, and a coworker's friend bought 5 of them from me. So 5 is my biggest order. I had 5 of these. So from here on out, I pretty much just ramble, but go ahead and check out my Instagram, Laser and Leather, and thanks for being patient with me as it took me a long time to produce this video, but I got another one coming out with Christmas related ornaments. So stay tuned and thanks again.